I could do this all day, I could do this all night, all month, all year for my whole entire
Hey, what's up guys? This is Aryaman here, back with another video. So today we are checking out the new 21.5 iMac with the Retina 4K display. Now all the 21.5 iMacs have been upgraded here. They have faster RAMs, faster GPUs, faster processors and faster everything. So you can pause the video and take a look at the specs here. So today we have the 4K Retina 4K model here. So let's have a look at the unboxing. Now the Retina 4K iMac actually starts off by $14.99 USD, which actually gives you a 3.1 gigahertz of quad-core processor and an Intel Core i5 processor, which is Broadwell. Now 8 gigs is standard, but you can upgrade this to 16 gigs of RAM. But you want to do this when you actually order the iMac because it doesn't have a RAM door and you cannot upgrade it yourself, unlike the Retina 5K model. Now again, 1 TB of storage is standard with 5400 RPM, but I would really recommend that you go with 1 TB Fusion drive because 5400 RPM is kind of slow, so I highly recommend that you upgrade to Fusion drive. Now the iMac also comes with Intel Iris Pro 6200 graphics processor, so we don't get any dedicated graphics here. Now getting to the unboxing here, when we open the box we can see that the iMac is cocooned in lots and lots of styrofoam, and its display is also covered with some kind of white cloth. Now at the top you get the accessories box, so let's have a look at that. Now the box as usual says designed by Apple in California, so when we open it we get to see the Magic Keyboard 2nd generation and the Magic Keyboard 2nd generation. Now we'll take a look at the Magic Keyboard a little bit later, and we will also take a look at the mouse a little later because I have to talk about them in a little more detail. Now at the bottom we can see that we have our regulatory information. So it all has the manual, Apple stickers, and it has a cleaning cloth for the iMac, which I thought wasn't Apple branded, but when I open it up, it turns out that it was Apple branded. Now below all of our paperwork, we get to see the lightning cable to charge our accessories. Now coming back to the keyboard, well, the keyboard is wrapped with some frosted plastic, so I will quickly remove that. Now the Magic Keyboard is actually having the new mechanism called butterfly mechanism, as Apple calls it, instead of the old scissor mechanism. So the keyboard is a lot more thinner, has an internal battery, so you can charge it. Now this one is actually having a transparent strip which is used for Bluetooth, so that Bluetooth can go through it. We have a lightning port to charge the keyboard, and we also have an on-off switch. Now this one is not having any light or anything, but it has a bright green color to indicate that it is on. Now coming to the Magic Mouse 2, now this one still cannot actually see glass like the first generation. Also this one is having an internal battery like the Magic Keyboard 2, so this one is having a lightning port at a very ridiculous spot, and this one is also having an on-off switch. Now surprisingly, the Magic Mouse 2 is also not having any force touch mechanism like the MacBook or the MacBook Pro. Now coming back to the iMac, which is cocooned in lots and lots of styrofoam, we'll go ahead and remove that. Now it turns out that one of the styrofoam pieces is actually having a cable. So we will remove the plastic and we will take out the cable. Now this one is actually the power cable. That is the only cable that is included in the box, except for the lightning cable that was included with the accessories box. Now we'll go ahead and remove the white cloth that was covering the iMac. Now we can see that the display of the iMac is actually covered with a transparent plastic, so we'll go ahead and peel that off. Well, now that we have actually peeled the plastic off, now we can go ahead and take it out of the iMac, which was actually protecting its display. But wait, there's more. So there is some more plastic covering the back of the iMac, so we'll go ahead and peel that off. Now carefully laying the iMac down, now we can go ahead and peel off the entire plastic sheet. Now while we are down here, we can see that there is some regulatory information below the iMac's base. Now at the back we have all of our ports. So we have a headphone jack, an SD card slot, 4 USB 3.0 ports, 2 Thunderbolt 2 ports, and 1 Ethernet port. Also at the back there's an on-off switch which has a pretty satisfying click. Now if we look at the top, we can see an Apple logo. Well, this is a part for radio transparency. Now while we are back here, we can go ahead and connect our power supply. Now it turns out that the power supply actually sits flush with the iMac's body. Alright, so that's what we get in the iMac's box. Now let's take a look at it. Now let's go ahead and press that power button to boot our iMac and take a look at the razor sharp 4K display. Now it should be of no surprise, the display absolutely looks stunning with its 4K retina display. Now the display is actually having an anti-reflective coat on it, which actually should reflect a lot less light. Now at the top we have a FaceTime HD camera, good for recording 720p videos. Also this one is having an ambient light sensor with a green LED light with letting us know that the camera is on. Hey, what's up guys, this Aryaman here, checking out the FaceTime HD camera. Now it's a pretty good camera. Also I'm using the internal microphone of the iMac, so it is a pretty good quality as I think. Maybe I can start making my YouTube videos with it. Now taking a look at the back again, we have our dual microphones which actually sound pretty great, and also they are nearly invisible. Now towards the bottom we have our traditional iMac chin with an Apple logo on it, which is actually part of Bluetooth transparency again. Now towards the bottom with the razor edge we have our dual stereo speakers. Now they look really fantastic, but they sound really great. I'm actually pretty surprised you actually don't need any external speakers because they themselves sound really good. Now coming to the most important part, the 4K display. Now the iMac is actually having 1496 pixels across and 2304 pixels down. Now again, this is actually a little more than your average 4K. Also, if you don't know what 4K is or you don't want to know about it in a little more detail, check out my 4K explain video to know more. Alright, so that pretty much wraps it up. So these were some of my views and thoughts on the 4K iMac, and make sure to go 50 likes on that like button and iMac on that like button, and I'll catch you next one. Peace.